Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex, not Human Revolution, just Deus Ex Machina, just the original. It's time to ask ourselves, are we the baddies? We have, our brother Paul has joined the NSF, if you remember last time. By the way, how's everyone doing out there? And has turned his back on the Coalition.
What the hell?
What was that? Are they mad because I have Juan Lebedev with me? I don't know what's happening here. I'm gonna drop Juan Lebedev and see if it still triggers this. Okay. What's this now?
Manderley wants to see you. You know the drill.
Am I not allowed to be carrying a corpse through here? You not want me to be able to take Juan Lebedev to... Is it...
What the hell?
Shoot this guy. Jeez, he's tough. Why are you so tough?
That's gotta hurt.
Why was he... Why is he not dying? Okay, this is ridiculous. It's insane how strong this man is. So, I don't know what's going on here. I was trying to be serious about this, but now this has become a fascination.
Help!
That didn't work. Okay, I'm not doing this anymore. Apparently I can't take Juan Lebedev's body in there. What we've learned. Here, you guys can clean that up. It's just going to be on the stairs up there. Let's just get on with the game. I know I'm messing around for like a couple minutes, but... I don't know, maybe this guy's meant
Manderley wants to see you.
Not
You know
be...
the drill.
Maybe he's meant to not be killable. I mean, I screwed up that last time, but I'm really curious. I could probably get in his room now if he opened the door. I had no clue you could even fight that guy, and I didn't know he was supposed to be like that. So, anyway, so what I was saying earlier is that Paul is now a traitor.
It's a question of who benefits society more.
But who decides that? You?
It's implicit.
I think Paul just had a soft spot for the plague victims.
Every human institution is like a pyramid. Those with ability are at the top. They're more important.
Maybe it's the foundation that's important. When the foundation's gone...
They make the decisions. They keep the machine running. Therefore, they must be protected first.
I'm not saying Paul was right.
It's basic tactics. Protect your command centers, your airstrips, your industrial zones.
It's just the rationing. Seems like the government could pay VersaLife to manufacture more.
I mean, I'm here. You can't just say that, right?
Hello, Agent Denton.
Hi, JC.
I mean, you guys are cool and all, but that was a weird conversation. It was like one of you was talking about something the other one wasn't talking about. It's like, we're talking about the same thing. It didn't really make sense, but you guys have fun. Yeah, so Paul has turned as a traitor, and everybody's suspicious of me for no reason, even though I've been a good little boy and listened to Anna Navarra and killed Juan Lebedev. Yeah, I don't know, but we're gonna go play basketball with Manderley. That's important. JC has to play basketball. I'm also in no hurry to go talk to Mr. Manderley. What's in here now? There's darts, sniper rifle ammo. Said earlier when there's like that weapon mod in there, it's kind of worth breaking into, and I probably should have at that time, but I didn't. Oh jeez, his weird audio.
What kind of pain?
Behind the eyes, a sharp burning, almost electrical.
How's your bioelectric level?
It's always at 100%. I like to stay prepared.
That's probably it right there. Free radicals. You should charge your systems only when they've been significantly drained.
I wasn't informed of that.
It's a lot like an electric razor. If you leave it plugged in all the time, the battery loses its 0 point. Just watch your levels.
Interesting. Thanks, Doctor.
Let me know how it goes.
Interesting. Hey, Catch. Hey, buddy, what's up?
I saw you listening in. Yes, it's true. I have augmentations like yours.
Don't you work down in Washington?
Actually, I'm the director of FEMA.
Sounds like you wouldn't have much use for physical augmentations.
You underestimate the demands of my work. We deal with every sort of natural and unnatural disaster you can imagine.
But you're the director. You work behind a desk.
Am I behind a desk right now? No, I'm not. That's because we have a situation here in New York. I got to my position because I can fix things. You will see shortly, because as you have probably noticed yourself, this agency is broken and needs an overhaul.
I love his edgy dialogue.
What do you mean by overhaul?
You will receive a memo in a few days. I am still collecting data.
UNATCO was very effective this evening. We recaptured the shipment.
You don't have to worry, Agent. It's the softer elements I am after.
Like who?
You're beginning to exceed your clearance. What are you? Angel OA?
Excuse my persistence. I'll wait for the memo.
Good. Carry on.
Anything else to say, Walton?
I said no more questions.
So WS Walton Simons, in case we didn't talk about that before, we got his name. Yeah, he's the director of FEMA, the government federal relief agency, which is weird. In real life, I don't think they trust the director of FEMA with anything. Like, the current government isn't really on board with the director of FEMA very much.
Get everybody patched up?
I did my best. You're looking good.
Never felt better.
They just dropped off a few liters of the ambrosia you recovered, by the way.
He's a weird.
Good work out there, Denton. I want you to know, we will not let your brother's activity cast its shadow on you.
Yes, sir. I'm grateful for that. I just wish we'd found out sooner.
No harm done. We have you to take his place.
Is a few liters going to be enough?
Well, no one on staff's gonna catch gray death this month.
Just for the staff, though? They talk about Paul like...
I have good reason to hold back the announcement.
They talk about Paul like he's so replaceable. It's so disappointing.
Paul said UNATCO uses the ambrosia supply to influence national governments. What do you think about that?
So it's true. He went over to the NSF.
Yeah, he tried to recruit me.
What? You? Work for the NSF? Did he really expect you to believe that UNATCO's part of some global conspiracy?
I waxed his boss. Maybe he'll get the message.
Huh. I waxed his boss?
If there's a conspiracy, it's a VersaLife. They're the ones making money off the plague.
Interesting thought. What's Versa? It's the first time we're hearing about VersaLife. Anyway, yeah, I like that I waxed his boss. Maybe he'll get the message line. That's a cool texture, too. They have a top secret document just on a bulletin board. That's interesting. Why would you do that? It's David Galileo about people about people. He's just staring at me. I'm letting Jaime get out the door. This reminds me of that Resident Evil photo with Wesker in it and all the scientists, and you're like, hey, wait, Wesker works for Umbrella. I don't know. Yeah, so interesting stuff there about that guy being the director of FEMA, and yet he goes around and like does all this stuff. I realized I came in here because oh yeah, I don't need more prods. I got a multi-tool though and a weapon mod under my desk for some reason. Why is this here? Do I not have? Because I have the Gep gun now, so we have like no inventory space. Well, I can come back for that later, I guess. Or I could drop my one scramble grenade and get it. It's a recoil mod, it's something I want. Remember how I said those were rare? I was wrong. What do we want to recoil? Probably I can't do it on the Gep gun. I think I can put some mods on the Gep gun. Let's put it on that. I feel like that's necessary. I haven't really updated the... Let's see. Password is JCD and it's Bionic Man. We need to talk about that last mission in person, not infolink. Come by my office after you've been debriefed by Manderley. Alex. Interesting. Alex is sending me top secret coded messages. Let's go get debriefed by Manderley and play some b-ball then. What's this? Oh, hey, we still have the keys to this, right? Anything in here? I don't really know what the point of that is. Sometimes there's stuff in here. Okay, well, let's close the door. I don't need to do it. This one, too. You got anything to say, sir?
Bullet to the head. That's justice. You catch on fast.
Yep. I did it. I killed that guy. I was going to show you his body, but apparently that just makes everybody here go crazy. Or at least the guy at the front desk. He really hates dead bodies. So, yeah, anyway, is Manderley ready to ball?
I can't believe it, JC. What got into Paul?
I guess you got a better offer.
What a blow. I don't know how we'll recover. It's almost like losing a son.
I don't understand it myself, but we've got to go on. Is Manderley available?
Go right in, JC. He has a lot to discuss.
Nah, so you're the first person that actually had any kind of reaction to Paul whatsoever.
You better not keep him waiting.
Well, you got my basketball. I need to give it to Manderley. But everybody else is like, oh yeah, we'll just get another one. We got another one. We'll get more. Hang on. If we approach him and start the cutscene that way.
Objectives complete, sir.
Good, good. Here's your op bonus as usual, 1,000 for a flawless performance. You might be interested to know that your tenacity has impressed some very important people.
I only wish to serve the Coalition to the best of my ability.
They have high hopes for you, JC. You understand the importance of loyalty, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's what seems to be missing in your brother. I hope you'll understand why the Coalition has shut down Paul's augmentations and has activated the kill switch.
Activated what?
He's our enemy now. He's gone, JC. The Coalition wants you to understand that he's just another terrorist, like the ones that have died by your very hand this evening.
Can they really kill him? With the press of a button?
Yes, and you too. So take these orders seriously. They're sending you to Hong Kong.
What about Paul? Will I get to see him again?
Please, just get your equipment and meet our pilot Jock at the helipad. You'll need to take out a man called Tracer Tong, Paul's contact in Hong Kong. Prove that they can trust you. JC?
Yes.
It's critical that they trust you.
I don't understand that line. So there's a lot to talk about here if you don't mind.
The only way to allay their suspicions of you, JC, is to actively work against your brother's allies.
Who's they? You keep talking about a they. Oh, he's got a newspaper in here. Let's read his newspaper. UNATCO nabs terrorists in Hell's Kitchen raid. APR New York. A recent raid on UNATCO's Liberty Island headquarters by members of the United Secessionist Forces, NSF, today ended when UNATCO troops working in conjunction with Helco police assaulted a warehouse in Hell's Kitchen where NSF units were regrouping. While UNATCO casualties are low, a few NSF members survived the action, while UNATCO Director Joseph Manderley themed a suicidal last stand on their part. We negotiated for hours, said Manderley, and we prepared to make arrangements for the surrender into custody when an attack was initiated against us by the NSF. We had no choice but to respond by force. Obviously, a complete inquiry on this terrible, unfortunate series of events will be undertaken as soon as possible. Yeah, no. He told me to go in and go in and go in like the U.S. Marshals. Not that. See, he's got a reload mod, though. That's actually really interesting. I didn't know that was in here. That's useful. That's useful for the shotgun. That is really useful for the frickin' shotgun. But that's interesting when you read stuff like that and you see that Manderley's been lying this whole time, too. Anyway, could we reload our shotgun faster? Thank you. But it's critical that they trust you, JC, he says. Oh, I can't steal your candy bar right now. That's his book. It's just one of the handbooks, yeah. So there's a lot to unpack here. Let's walk and talk.
I just can't get over it. How could Paul do this to us?
So, I don't know if I talked about this before, but basically one of my big things with this game was that I wish that there had been multiple... Okay, that thing's way too loud. I can't do that. I wish that there had been multiple endings to this, or paths for this, but it would make sense to do that. I kind of had always hoped that you could, like... You'll see what happens really soon here, but that you could follow orders and do this, what Manderley wants you to do, and go to Hong Kong and kill Tracer Tong, and be a good boy. Like Jace, like I had played it up there. JC killed Juan Lebedev without hesitation, and is like, I just want to do everything I can for the Coalition, sir. But then as soon as Manderley says the whole thing about he's gonna kill Paul with the flip of a switch, that's when it clicks. And JC's like, wait a second, what's going on? Why would you tell him that? Why would you tell him, oh yeah, by the way, we can kill both of you with a click of a switch? That's not a way to keep people's loyalty, man.
Then what'd you do?
I chased them into the building.
Weren't you scared?
A little, but when I'm wearing this helmet, I've learned to set aside the instincts of a civilian and be completely professional.
They had assault guns.
Tactically, I had the advantage. It was important to act before the situation changed.
How you troopers do it, I can't imagine.
Agent Denton,
You won't give up, will you?
what's wrong?
Agent Denton's the guy I met in the bathroom.
Oh, I see. My vest caught a few slugs, but I had a job to do, and I did it.
Amazing.
It was just blind luck that one of the terrorists was carrying orders from Lebedev.
We never would have known about the airlift if you hadn't been so courageous.
Oh, no, don't start that. Just following orders.
And we might never have recovered the shipment. It all depended on you.
Well, I was happy to do my part.
Yeah, that lady, I tell you, she's funny. How funny. I don't think I ever saw that conversation before. Anyway, have some water. We gotta go see Alex. He really wants to see me, but I want to go in here. Alex is what's... Hey.
Looks like the cleaner bots were busy when I was gone.
Were they? I'll have your med kit, though. I want that. Also, we have a new augmentation. We have EMP shield or ballistic protection. EMP shield, protects you from nanites and reduces bioelectric drain. Ballistic protection, reduces the damage of projectiles and bladed weapons. So yeah, this is probably better than the EMP shield. There are EMP attacks, but we're gonna do ballistic protection because it goes in one of our subdermal slots. So isn't that exciting? And we can also heal. Yeah, cool stuff. Let's not go down there. We can't go down there and do anything yet anyway. Did I read this one? The Origins of UNATCO? I think so. If I didn't, you could just pause it right there and watch it and read it yourself. Yeah, I can eat candy bars now, but I don't need to. We'll save an empty inventory slot. Code. We can get some more medkits, because he's not so hard up that he can't spare a few medkits, or bioelectric cells for that matter. Never know, I might... Oh. What? I forgot that was in there. What does that do? I'm sorry I haven't had an augmentation upgrade canister yet. I feel like I should have probably gotten one of those. Oh, if I didn't get speed or run silent. Okay, well... See, this is the part of the game now where you start getting the same ones more than once, and you can't use that. You can't use that to upgrade an existing one. There's specific ones that lets you upgrade. I should be getting them pretty soon. Maybe I missed one somewhere. I feel like I should have gotten one by now. But anyway, let's go see what Alex has to say, because this is the big, I think where things start to change a bit. And if I checked out Manderley's computer, there might have been some interesting stuff on it as well. Well, that's what you get for going underneath me. Anyway, hi Alex, what do you have to say?
A lot of surprises this time. Paul, a terrorist. Wow.
Well, I took out his boss. I hope that changes his mind.
I wonder what it is he found out. Why he'd defect.
He thinks he has proof of a conspiracy.
Wild stuff, huh? I'd like to hear what he has to say. If you hear from him, or if you find out where he is, don't worry about the info link. I'll erase the archives.
You think he's right?
Worth hearing him out. I've never known Paul to make a mistake.
Interesting that this guy trusts Paul. Also, he's really lanky. Alex trusts Paul, though, which is interesting.
Manderley was tuned in when you reached the 747. It really is all over for Paul. I know it can't be easy for you, not knowing where he is. Just hang in there. I'll let you know if I find out something. Paul never was gung-ho aggressive like some agents.
Huh.
I guess I know where he's coming from. I've armchair quarterbacked my share of search and destroys. Turns your stomach sometimes.
Hey, that's what he says, stomach.
If you need me, I'll be tuned in. Just holler.
Okay, some agents destroy your stomach. There's, oh, you'll see what I'm talking about eventually. There's a lot of funny things that are funny. Where's your frickin'... I really want to know. One tool to bypass this now, huh? Now that I've upgraded myself? You know what? No, no. There's not... I'll save them for the real stuff. There's probably more. Broke the door. Huh, didn't know you could do that. Let's go see, Sam... Oh.
Back to the same old routine.
Are we? Are we back to the same old routine? Let's talk to Agent Sam Carter. Oh, he's got boxes I can... Thanks for the free buckshot. Really? I have enough buckshot? Huh. Not allowed to get any more?
How are you holding up?
Fine. I completed the mission objectives.
You were ordered to assassinate a man in cold blood. That must have been difficult.
Not if you pause for a second and think about who he was and what he stood for.
It's a shame when a difference of opinion gets somebody killed. That's all I have to say about that.
Every war is the result of a difference of opinion. Maybe the biggest questions can only be answered by the greatest of conflicts.
Let's hope not, or we're on the brink of another world war. Speaking of which, tell me what you need. I'll load you up.
Okay, I've been using shotgun, sniper rifle. Or do I want a Gep rocket? Because I've got lots of those. I've got that now. Let's get a rocket.
A Gep rocket.
Like the big guns, huh? Hang on to this, baby. It's the last one I've got.
Hold on to that ammo. I'm already carrying too much gear.
Wait. I can't have a rocket separate? Do I already have too many rockets? Could I have just gotten sniper rifle ammos instead? I'm really confused. Let's see.
Got your gear in order, so...
Actually, let's see about this.
Sniper rifle, 30-06.
You learn fast. I'm impressed.
Okay. That's better. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm using anyway more. I like the sniper rifle. Oh, what do you have to say now, Walton?
Dismissed, Agent.
Why are you just standing in the middle of the hallway? I mean, I'm going this way. You can just stay there and stand in the middle of the hallway menacingly. It'd be weird.
Not much happening down here, Agent. We had to execute the prisoners.
Oh, jeez. They had prisoners in there. If you come down here before, he would have been and the last time he would have been here talking to them. But I guess he just kills them. So, I meant to say earlier also, not just the stuff about, like, I wish that there had been a different path, but JC's dialogue here is completely different if you were more loyal to the Coalition. Let's, see something. I'm curious. I think I've got his login. I think I might have Anna's login, too. JCD Zeitgeist. Oh, maybe he changed it. Maybe it is Schadenfreude. Maybe he had to change it to G Hairman. And Manderley's I don't know. Yeah, Zeitgeist. Let's see again. I might not be able to log in here is all. Yeah, it's just Anna's terminal, so it's only logged to Anna's credentials. Okay, we'll try another random terminal for that. I'm curious what, and I want to see if I can look at Manderley's stuff too, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. should save the game since I did all this. But yeah, so JC would be, and it'd be real. It's real interesting if you kill Anna. Everybody flips out on you, obviously, but they don't immediately, I don't think, do anything to you. It's just how.
Hey, who do you think you are?
I'm looking at your computer. I understand what we're doing here is some kid stuff, but I had an NSF trooper brought in to be treated prior to interrogation, suffering from multiple second-degree burns, consistent with repeated application of a riot prod at close range. 1 or 2 shocks at most should have been enough to incapacitate any individual. This meant at least 7 distinct burn wounds. This is simply unacceptable and violates not only the commonly practiced rules of engagement but my own medical ethics. I understand that this is not indicative of overall UNATCO policy and would request that the incident be strenuously investigated for those responsible placed in suspension pending their further investigation. Agent Sherman. I dispatched Agent Sherman to assist you in resolving your current problems to ensure that MJ-12 operations are not adversely affected. I trust you extend here to complete cooperation. I don't know who Agent Sherman is. And MJ-12, isn't MJ-12 those guys we killed in the sewer that were harassing Ford Schick and trying to shoot me? Isn't that interesting? Why would Manderley be getting emails from him and Walton Simons about MJ-12? Is it supposed to be Gunther's office? Is that what this is supposed to be? It's the only thing that would make sense. There's not even a computer in here. Yeah? Anyway, I'm taking my basketball with me, guys. Well, you know what? You just do that. Okay, well, I gotta go get on a helicopter and go to Hong Kong and kill Tracer Tom.
Agent.
Which I think I've already revealed to you isn't gonna happen. But how far can I carry one Lebedev's body? No, we're taking the basketball.
We'll miss you, Agent.
I'll miss you too. Yeah, we're gonna go to Hong Kong. Okay. Let's go see Jock.
I'm taking you to New York.
My orders are to go to Hong Kong.
Your brother's in trouble. You need to meet him in Hell's Kitchen at the apartment.
What's wrong?
I'll let him speak for himself. He just wanted me to get you to the hotel.
So he's not taking us to Hong Kong, as I said. This is where you don't have a choice. Like, you shouldn't have a choice to go tell them that Jock is taking you to the wrong place and then get him arrested and then go to the actual mission yourself. Get somebody else who'll take you there. I wish there was that, but no, you just get taken here to Hell's Kitchen. I don't have my basketball anymore.
Your brother's hurt pretty bad. You'll find him at the apartment. If he can walk, get him to come with you.
Oh.
I can pick you guys up in Battery Park.
Well, I'm at the apartment right here. So we could go in and see Paul, or we could go do something else. I would like to do other stuff, because I think the game kind of takes a turn after you do this. But let's do it. Let's continue the game. There's also, we need to do a really important, so we'll sneak into the window. Paul, where are you? Paul.
Is this kill switch real? What's it going to do to you?
I'm afraid that's, classified.
Manderley said you're going to die.
You've got to have God clearance to know. The nanites can be programmed for exponential growth.
There's a chopper that can take us to Hong Kong. You know Jock?
First, you're the only one that can help. I need to send the NSF distress code. UNATCO tracked Lebedev to the other NSF bases, and to Silhouette in France.
I came to get you out of here.
JC, you've got to believe me. UNATCO takes payoffs. Silhouette, the other terrorist groups, they're our allies.
You've done what you can for the rebels. Let's go.
You want proof? Pay a visit to the NSF headquarters. Down in the basement, protected by booby traps, a data cube sits on the edge of a table. My report to the militia leaders. Here, I have a photograph of the building.
It's a couple blocks to the west behind the bar.
And I suppose while I'm there, you want me to encrypt the signal with the NSF transmitter, bypass UNATCO's SIGINT?
A lot of people could die. My friend Chad, for example, the leader of Silhouette.
I'll check out the facility, but I can't promise I'll help the terrorists. Be ready to leave for Hong Kong when I get back.
Yeah, so this is what we're doing now.
You sure you're alright?
No worse than a bad cold. What kills me is just...
that they have this kind of power.
The power, yes, but the fact that it's been there from the beginning. A lot of things are starting to make sense. You remember Mom and Dad?
You think they knew?
Lebedev thought so. He said they were employees of the United Nations.
They would never have agreed to anything like a kill switch.
Remember, I knew them longer than you did, and after what Tong showed me, I'm pretty certain we don't have a stitch of DNA in common with either of our supposed parents.
So,
They've opened up the street behind the bar. The NSF base is on the other side of the tunnel.
why do you have a med kit if you're dying, Paul? Did we read this? Jacob's Shadow, Chapter 12? A lot of people say the city looks like hell. Yeah. Most people have never been to hell, Jacob said. What other book do you have? Vishnu's Fall, Brief Feast through the Indian Sky. We read that one here last time. And then he has the Man Who Was Thursday. I want to do this here. What was your password, Paul? What I don't remember what your password was. I gotta break into here because I want stuff. So this is the thing. We got a lot of people we can go visit. The keypad for the secret closet behind the painting. Oh, he didn't tell me what it was. Really? Well, if you're not gonna tell me, I have to do it myself. Paul, you're lame. Anyway, we gotta go do one of the best moments of the entire game here. I would like this. I'm gonna see if I'm wasting my thing if I break in here. I could swear he told me and I just don't have it somewhere. Maybe he told me in the... maybe a conversation log? I have logs from Walton Simons. That's interesting. Paul Denton. Here we go. These are the ones I just had. Yeah. Oh. So I only saved so many of the most recent ones. Okay. Well, let's see. I know, Paul. I know. You're like, go get this done. Hey, this is what's worth getting. An augmentation upgrade canister. That's what we want. Well, if you have that laying around here, Paul, why are you dying? Just upgrade your augmentations. You'll be fine. Hey, so you didn't have a chance to give you a net account. Just use P. Denton and the word chameleon. I spelled it wrong. Can I spell it? No, I can't spell chameleon for whatever reason right now. Chameleon. Okay, I doubt there's anything new on here, but let's... No, that wasn't worth anything. But that was worth the tool for the augmentation upgrade canister. That's what I'm talking about, those things. They look slightly different. They're kind of squatting around, and this will let me upgrade one of my augmentations to the next level. Well, let's go do one of the very best parts, 6 picks, jeez, of this entire game. I have to do a few things here. This is important stuff that's gonna happen. There's... Not that. I didn't know there was sex going on in that apartment. Do we have a... I know I could get in here, but I don't remember what was the point of going in here. There was like a bunch of drugs in here before. Cigarettes. Very dark room. They're still dead. Yeah, the addicts are still dead in here. Anything new? I mean, I don't have room for soy food anymore. I can't take your soy food, so there's no point. Anyway, I keep putting this off. We're gonna do it before the end of the video. doing is something with Mr. Renton. Maybe it doesn't even happen at this point in the game. God, I hate that. I don't hate that. It's been freaking me out. Okay. So we're in the Ton Hotel, sure. Actually, let's look in here real quick. Let's get... Sorry about this. There's a multi-tool to make up for the one I lost. Breaking into Paul's cabinet. Okay, now I'll save the game again because I need to be able to do this. It's like a thing I think I have to act kind of... I might not be able to do it yet. It might be something I have to do like later on here in a little bit. But interesting stuff where Paul wants us to go...
He's not my boyfriend.
And what is he?
He's JoJo. God!
I don't like him staying in my hotel.
Then evict him.
How'd you get mixed up with someone like that in the first place?
Jesus, Dad, do you expect me to do it? It's your hotel.
I just don't want any trouble.
Then get used to it. JoJo's the boss on this street. Nothing anybody can do about it.
Well, we'll see about that.
Mind your own business.
What's the trouble?
None of your business.
One of the neighborhood thugs, JoJo. He thinks he owns the block.
We know who
I can
Joe's-
straighten him out. Just tell me where he is.
I get some rough people in here, but this guy, I don't know, he's jumpy.
He's just a punk. I'll take care of it.
Can you help me out? I could really use a gun for protection.
I don't have any guns. And even so, you don't want to give him a gun because he'll just get himself killed.
I would rather not arm a civilian.
You weren't gonna shoot nobody anyway, Jesus.
What am I going to do?
Besides, it's against the law for civilians to carry weapons.
Tell that to the gangsters.
Yeah, I'm not giving you my shotgun.
He pays off the cops, so there's nothing I can do.
He wasn't gonna stand up to JoJo anyway.
Well, he should stand up to JoJo. I'm stealing your money, though, man. 50 monies. You should stand up to JoJo, Mr. Renton. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here we
He
go.
wasn't gonna stand up to JoJo anyway.
So...
What you just lying around for, girl?
What?
I told you. Bar Rush is money. It's business.
In a minute.
That's my daughter you're talking to.
I already explained it, old man. Your girl, she needs me. She don't got an education, and all you got to give her is a job killing rats.
This is my
Why would
hotel.
you kill rats?
I want you to leave.
Next thing is I explain it to Lo Bruto. Is that what you want?
I'll go already. Leave him alone.
I don't care what happens to me. Stay away from my little girl.
JoJo, you are... How long is it going to take you to kill him?
Oh, you bad.
Wait, what? Where... He... That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, Jesus, Sandra. Oh, Sandra. Oh, Jesus, Sandra. Oh, Sandra.
What? That wasn't supposed to happen. He's supposed to kill that guy. And then you get a different funny dialogue. Okay, well, that's not what I was expecting, so let's do this again.
He's not my boyfriend.
And what is he?
He's...
What's the trouble? I can straighten.
I get some rough.
He's just a...
Can you help me out?
I'm just showing you all the different variations of this. Let's give him our shotgun this time.
You could have my sawed-off shotgun. That'll keep you safe.
Thanks. That'll help.
You aren't gonna shoot nobody. Jesus!
Be careful with that.
You're gonna get him killed.
I hope I don't have to use this thing.
Okay. This is just my favorite scene in the entire game, so You gotta bear one of them. You gotta bear with me that I watch. We're gonna see every single variation of it.
You're gonna get him killed.
Come on, JoJo, fine. So if you remember right earlier, JoJo was the leader of the NSF in this area. He had that. He was the guy that skipped town before we raided the warehouse.
What you just lying around for, girl?
What?
I told you. Bar Rush is money. It's business.
In a minute.
That's my daughter you're talking to.
I already explained it, old man. Your girl, she needs me. She don't got an education, and all you got to give her is a job killing rats.
This is my hotel. I want you to leave.
Next thing is I explain it to Lo Bruto. Is that what you want?
I'll go already. Leave him alone.
That's it. I've had it.
He's got a shotgun now. Are you gonna fight back, Mr. Went? What the hell? How did you... How did you do that? He didn't even fight back! Is he gonna get him this time? Well, there's still two different variations of this I gotta do yet. I'm trying to show you what happens when...
Hold up, bro. You Denton, right?
Who the hell are you?
You tell your Unaco compadres, get out my hotel.
I live here.
First thing, look around. We got a change of management at the time. Mr. Renton and his daughter got early retirement.
This hotel belongs to the Renton family.
You want to live here? That's cool. But I don't want no raids. And if they think they're gonna get Paul, they need a warrant, and he ain't here anyway.
I never saw this before.
Yeah, I know Paul. I haven't seen him. Unaco can't come in here without a warrant. Guy thinks he's messing with me, but someday I'm gonna get out of this place.
Do you have a shotgun? Huh. Okay. I've never seen what happens when he wins and just takes over the whole hotel. That's fantastic. Okay, well, let's do it the way I want.
He's not my boyfriend.
What's the trouble?
None.
Can you help me out?
Okay, no guns for you.
I would rather.
You weren't gonna...
What am I?
Besides.
Tell that to...
Okay, let's wait.
He wasn't gonna stand up to JoJo anyway.
Nah, we'll just use this. He might not have been about to stand up to JoJo. Really, because I did that, JoJo's taking his time. He might not have been about to stand up to JoJo, but don't worry, I am.
He wasn't gonna stand up to JoJo anyway.
Yeah, sorry if this is boring. This is what I want to do for this episode. We were just gonna do the we'll do the stuff for Paul in the next episode and continue the plot and talk more about the politics of whatever Unatco's up to. But it's time to be La Bruto, man.
What you just lying around for, girl?
What?
I told you. Bar Rush is money. It's business.
In a minute.
That's my daughter you're talking to.
I already explained it, old man. Your girl, she needs me. She don't got an education, and all you got to give her is a job killing rats.
This is my hotel. I want you to leave.
Next thing is I explain it to...
Okay. Time for the best dialogue in the whole game.
Oh my god, Daddy! Oh my god, Daddy! Oh my god, Daddy!
Wait a second, what? No! Come on! Isn't this where he says that he was a good man? What a shame.
Oh my god, Daddy!
Maybe I need to kill JoJo first. Oh man, I'm sorry I'm doing this.
He's not my boyfriend.
Then what is he?
He's JoJo. God.
What's the trouble?
One of the neighbors.
I can straighten it.
I get some.
He's just...
Can you help me?
Okay, here, you take the
You could have my
shotgun.
Thanks. That'll.
You aren't gonna shoot no.
Be careful with that.
Does he actually have to
You're gonna
kill...
get him killed.
Does he actually have to kill Mr. Renton? We'll try one more time, and if this doesn't work, then we'll just continue. You can look up the dialogue online. It's the whole conversation where he says, what a shame, he was a good man, what a rotten way to die, I wish there was something I could have done. It's what happens if Renton dies here. And, like, JoJo... Before you kill JoJo, I guess. I thought it would work in that case. But I think he has to actually kill JoJo, and I think JoJo actually has to kill him, and JoJo is terrible at killing him. Now he's not bad at killing
What you
Sandra,
just lying
though.
around for, girl?
What?
Why would he shoot
I
Sandra
told you,
anyway?
Bar rush is money. It's business.
In a minute.
That's my daughter you're talking to.
I already explained it,
I hope
old man.
people appreciate
Your girl,
what I'm going
she
through
needs
here.
me. She don't got an education, and all you got to give her is a job killing rats.
This is my hotel. I want you to leave.
Next thing is I explain it to Lo Bruto. Is that what you want?
I'll go already. Leave him alone.
That's it. I've had it.
Okay, he killed he killed your dad. I didn't.
Oh my God, Daddy! Oh my God, Daddy!
Do I have to like leave and come back for this to trigger? Let's see. If I leave and then come back, does she say something different than "Oh my God, Daddy"?
Oh my God, Daddy!
Okay, well. Anyway, he fell off because he put away the sawed off. Anyway, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually just gonna kill JoJo Fine right now. Because screw JoJo Fine. I mean, he might not spawn until after we have this conversation. I bet he's the guy in here. Oh. Oh, there it is. Anyway.
He's not my boyfriend.
Then what is?
What's the trouble?
None of your business.
One of the neighborhood thugs, JoJo.
I can straighten him.
I get some.
He's just
the
a...
Can you help me
NSF
out?
leader here, so he's a friend with Paul.
I would rather...
You weren't gonna.
What am I going to do?
Besides, it's against the law for civilians to carry weapons.
Tell that to the gangsters.
Don't worry, I'm gonna...
He wasn't gonna stand up to JoJo anyway.
Well, guess what? I am. Hey, JoJo. How about I explain it to you, LaBruto? He's got a stealth pistol, but, you know, I don't need that, and no one else needs that, and it's time to...
You saved my life.
I was hoping I'd run into that punk.
Are you nuts? You almost got yourself killed.
You can relax now. No more getting bossed around.
No thanks to you. If it wasn't for JC, we'd both be dead.
You want to go through your whole life with guys like JoJo? Is that it?
God, I can't stand this place.
I think you'll be happier without that guy around.
I'm leaving. I'm getting on a bus and going west until I run out of money or get to the ocean, whichever comes first.
Come on, Sandra. I just wanted to help.
I mean it. I'm leaving.
I don't think she's coming back this time.
Yeah, so this tale has kind of a sad ending if you kill JoJo, but she's better off not being abused by that piece of crap. Or her dad, for that matter, who's trying to control her. But yeah, anyway, so I hope that was at least... The JoJo Fine saga was at least somewhat entertaining. We'll actually do Paul's business next time. And spend some more time in Hell's Kitchen while we're still here. So we'll see you then. Take care now.